Well, good evening, folks, and welcome to a Tuesday night racing here from the online Outlaws. It's myself, Sean Peters, and catching up with some of the most amazing sim races from around South Africa and one or two from around the world. How's it, everybody? It's going to be another fantastic race. I don't know about you guys, but for me, Porsche Cup racing just takes the win. So if you've just joined us, which I see one or two of you have already, a warm welcome to you. Nice and rainy down here in Cape Town. The rest of the country looks okay, but today we're out at a very, very hot, and I mean, look at those temperatures up on your screen there. 47 degrees the track temperature down at Snetterton in England. It's obviously summertime there at the moment. 39 degrees the outside temperature. I think that's a record high for anyone that knows England very well. Yeah, it's raining here, but not on the track. Welcome to Stefan Wessels, our new star dad, and it was his first Father's Day on Sunday, so congratulations to you and Mandy. As I said last week, well done to you guys on the little bubba. Right, on board with some free practice at the moment. 1 minute and 30 seconds left. On board with Skiddy One, Sean Skidder out of Johannesburg. And we were catching up with some of the other riders earlier before we went live. And also just having a chat to some of the pros like Stefan Wessels himself. And just talking about that track temperature. Man, oh man, that plays havoc on these tyres. So... yeah, they're going to be taking some shots today in these cars. Very, very exciting cars. You would know from my commentating over the last couple of weeks. I absolutely love these things. And let's just go onto the live feed that I'm not too far off, because I see Skiddy One's just gone off. So just give me a second as I bring them up on my screen. Yeah, it must be a heat wave, Stefan. I'm just looking at your comments. Yeah, I can imagine this in real life. Those Engels are going wild. So if you've just joined us, a warm welcome. We are in for some crazy racing at Snetterton. Super fun cars to race. Chatting to Stefan earlier offline. And yeah, these cars are fun to drive. They're tricky. If you don't know what you're doing, you can really stuff it up. Yeah, they have no traction control, unlike proper GT3 cars. They've got ABS, but it's not as good. You'll see these guys locking up, and you can see it last week and the week before. And there we go. End of free practice. Skiddy One pulling off the track. And let's see where we go to in just a second or two. Right, while we wait for the guys to come out for quali, let's just hook you up with some very, very cool exciting products that we're going to be reviewing. I was hoping to have had the products this evening, but we're slightly delayed, but we should have it in studio next week. But there you go, coming up onto your screens in the next couple of seconds is a very quick video of something that we're going to be bringing in for you guys to just have a look at and see. Thank you for doing us. Right, I see the cars going up at the moment. Nice speed. Right, Demoria Racing ZA On board with him now. In the first of our 10, well, at least our 10-minute qualifying. There we go. On board with car number 999. And Stefan, yeah, I love your weather settings, my man. Who would have expected now a ambient outside temperature of 40 degrees and a track temperature of 49? Imagine what those tires are gonna look like. We're in for exciting racing, guys. Stefan, if you're still online, if before we get too many viewers, just run a sound check past me. Just let me know what it sounds like on your side. Can you hear the cars? Can you hear my voice clearly? So 8 minutes in, or sorry, 2 minutes in, about 8 minutes remaining on our qualifying session with the Online Outlaws Porsche Cup preseason 2 race. This is just for fun, but I tell you what, we might say it's just for fun. I think the Oaks have a lot of fun on this preseason racing. These Porsche Cup cars just are something else. There we go, RTA being represented. I see Mutwa 04 coming past us now. In just a second you'll see him as I move over to him on your screen. There we go, up on your screen now. Alright, let's see if I can get on time with you guys. Right, good evening, Kyle Westhuizen. He says the weather is fine. Of course it's fine. 40 degrees Celsius would be lovely racing in this weather conditions. Cape Town summers are like that down at Killarney. Every now and then we hit a 38 degrees in the middle of summer, and the guys are racing usually when the international historic cars come to Cape Town. We see some crazy heat waves like that, and it just plays crazy havoc with the tires. On board now with my man Clayton MJ. How's it going, Clayton? I hope you're doing okay. Demar GTI, at the moment he's in the pits. There we go, Carl Westhuizen. I got it right, my man. Global warming is a reality. Well, if you look at that little video that Anton sent us about the M5, very sad to think that is potentially or possibly the last petrol burning M5 we'll see. The next one might be some sort of a hybrid electronic E-type vehicle. Not very cool, but that's where the world's going. So how's it, Carl? Good to have you on board with us. And just watching Clayton MJ, or Clayton as he's known, has had some good racing over the last couple of weeks. And good to have him out here. Let's see who else we got in the lineup. We're going to hop on over to JD Dog. We've got 3 minutes and 50 seconds left of qualifying here at Snetterton in Norfolk, England. The heat wave of this century playing havoc with these flat sixes. Just having a look at JD Dog. Very composed. Right, let's have a look at our good friend. Yeah, they're using biofuels. There we go. Biodegradable fuel. That's the way to go. Okay, on board now with our co-sponsor to the main series, Alvin Sykes from Semcrete. There we go. We call him the gentleman of our sport. You'll see his car always looks very, very clean. And also he's put a lot in, as has Stefan Wessels, Carl Oosthuizen, and Anton Repsol. I haven't seen my fellow Capetonian and Plumstead local, Alan van Graan, this evening. Stefan, if you're still online, let me know where he is. But man, oh man, look at this Demo GTI coming up towards you. Let's go back to Skiddy One. He's put in a 1:52. That's a very, very quick time. I actually want to check the lap times around Snetterton. 4.7 kilometers of superb racetrack. You can see it's quick. It's a fun racetrack. And I just want to pop over there and have a look if we can see some lap times. Yeah, there we go. So Philippe Nasser in a 1:39. So I'm just trying to check what car that was. Yeah, very possible GT Championship. Aha, there we go. There's the answer I was looking for. Alan van Graan is having a movie night with the missus. Well, well done to you, my man. You deserve it. Thanks, Kylie, for being on board there, my man, Mr. Oosthuizen. All the top dogs behind the main series. Series 1 or Season 1 was an exceptionally good season. Well attended. Some great sponsors looked after some very cool prizes for our first ever season. Remember, this is very, very new. And also very new in terms of ACC, Assetto Corsa Competition. And I think one of the first South African crews to jump on board and make use of this platform. I might be mistaken, but I think we were one of at least the first couple. All right, that's it. End of qualifying. 1:52 there for Skiddy One. Car number 69. Just off his pace. That's very, very quick around here. All right, let's see. I want to just go back to where I was earlier. while we wait for these guys to start up their race. Well, there we go. That's what I was chatting about. We are going to have some of these products being reviewed over the course of the next couple of weeks. We're waiting for the stock to arrive. We are chatting to the guys from Sparkle to do live reviews here in the studio. Might be pre-recorded, obviously we're going to do it live. On the sides. They miss playing from the back. There we go. And second. With us in the chat group, on board at the moment with the guys from Sparko Racing. And while we get sorted out, the session's about to start. We don't have to restart the server like we used to back in the day. I've got something I need to clear up in the background. Give me just a second. There you go. Up on the screen at the moment. Beautiful scene. Sparkle lineup of very cool here. From Vanessa and her crew. Listening, a warm welcome to you. I know she said she would have a quick look in and see what we do. It would be very cool to see what these guys can do for us over the next couple of weeks. Let's see, we've got 46 minutes to go to the start of round number 4 from Snetterton. Very, very hot Snetterton. The weather guards are going to give these guys a very, very hard time. Good luck to all the race drivers that can hear me. A lot of the guys listen to the stream so they can pick up where the guys are. I found that out in Masters SA Cycling. The guys listen to our streams to pick up what their competitors are doing. So I think, interestingly enough, I think so do these guys. So to all the race drivers, enjoy a race here at Snetterton. We're about to get the session underway. 3, 2, 1, and you'll see the cars start moving off the grid and onto their formation lap. And there we go. First car off the line. Skitty one in pole position. So good to see Graham Prosser in second place. DMR EAM Racing ZA car number 999. He's out in third. And Graham, if you are listening, how's it? Hope it's a great day. It's a Tuesday evening. We're racing at Snetterton. We're about to get under starters orders. And if you are watching us from wherever, give us a shout. Let us know where you viewing us from. Drop us drop us a line on the comments below. Be great to hear from you. And as I said, it's a Tuesday evening. We've got track temperatures in excess of 45 degrees Celsius out at Snetterton in Norfolk, England. Still on board with Skitty One up in P1. Right, so 12 amazing turns. It's a very, very fast track. There's 2 main straights. 4.8 kilometers in total of absolute and sheer driving pleasure coming your way very, very soon. Skitty One just doing the duties there of keeping the riders all in order. And here we go. Well, there we go, and it's a green, green, green. The green light is down, the flag is out. And Skitty One again taking a pole position, but he has been hunted down by Graham and DMR Racing. All right, let's just get the cars. Right, let's look at the right screen, because you guys are slightly behind. So if you've just joined us, good evening, welcome to it. You're in the first quarter of lap 1. 23 minutes on the clock now. It's an exceptionally hot day. And unfortunately, looks like I'm going to have to jump out and restart the server. So we're going to go to a vid very quickly while I try and just restart up the server, get you right back to the action. Alright folks, welcome back, and we're on board with DMR Racing car number 999 here is chasing Skitty One for first position. 1 lap down. And big racing here from Snetterton. Look at that outside temperature in the top right hand corner of your screen. 47 degrees track temperature, outside ambient temperature at 39. This plays absolute chaos with those cars. And there you go. Pit lane is open. Pit lane is open. And going to be interesting to see what the tyre wear looks like on some of these cars. Let's go over to Graham Prosser. Car number 69. Great looking Porsche that as he comes past us here. Incredible stuff. Let's go down to 4th place. It's Clayton MJ, or Clayton MJ as he's known, car number 9. We're going to go over to him in just a second. There we go. A 1:51 for him, or he's about 1.5 seconds off Graham Prosser's time. Then followed by JD Dog, a full 6 seconds behind Clayton. And we're just going to cross over to, we're going to run through the grid very quickly and see where everybody is and what they're doing. Well, good evening, GT Carbon. If there are any fans or family and friends of GT Carbon, how's it? Good evening. Welcome to it. There we go. Car number 70. Very, very cool. Look at the camber on that one. Massive camber. We are going to cross over to car number 25. Love that matte black with the orange. The same Creed colors of Alvin Sykes, and he typed a message to us earlier just saying this is going to be tough. Currently in 8th position at the moment. And what happened to RTAC Matwa? Let's just see where he is. Well, he's gone up into 7th place, and a full 12 seconds behind GT Carbon ZA. Back onto Alvin. He's looks like he's having a bit of a rough time. Not too sure what's happening there. And then if we cross over to a driver in 9th position, DMR GTI going into the pits. He definitely has a problem. It's not like him to be running at this pace. There you go. You see him entering the pits now. Alright, as he pits in, let's get back onto race leader at the moment, Skitty One, but he does have DMREA AM Racing ZA right behind him. There we go, up on your screen now you can see Skitty One coming through. That very quick right-hander. It's a double right-hand into a long right-hand bend. He's got AM Racing ZA behind him. In fact, if you look further down the field, there's a lot of cars chasing. Graham Prosser also making a bit of time there. Clayton MJ right behind him. So that is your order. There you can see them all the way down as they come up towards the camera. It's Skitty One, AM Racing right behind him. Graham Prosser, then Clayton MJ. Making up our top 4. So once again, great racing. Online Outlaws. This is live from Snetterton. It's round 4 out of Norfolk in England. And have a look at the top of your screen. track temperature 48 degrees. This is playing havoc with some of those tires. We're going to stay on board with Skiddy One, Sean Skidder. He looks like he's going to hang on to this, but remember, anything can happen with those tire temperatures that can escalate very quick. And what lap is he on? He's 4 laps in. I reckon by lap 8 those tires are going to be rather toasty. So if you've just joined us, looking at Sean Skidder, look at that camber on that front wheel, those flat sixes. These are powerful cars. They have no traction control, unlike the GT3 Cup cars that we race. They definitely are faster than a GT3 in a straight line, but very little aerodynamics. You can see the front of that car. They sit fairly high. And it just makes them very tricky into the corners. You'll see they use the whole of the circuit. And according to our technical team, Stefan Wessels, he says they work really well over the curbs. Now, it's interesting. I find the rear engine cars tend to get very light if you run very high onto the curb. They do tend to get very twitchy. Well, there you go. So you're going to see it now on your screen. I'm looking at my screen, and we're just chatting about it. And you watch what that car does the minute it hits the very inside of that curb. So you want to stay away from the high part of the curb. So if Stefan Wessels, if you are listening, I'd like some more input there. Maybe we can get you online and have a chat to you if you'd like. And even if you'd like to do it old school, we can do it the old school way. I'll dial you up. But I can bring you on Zoom or Discord. All right, so Skidder One definitely making some headway here. You'll see him coming down now to the straightaway. There he is on that long straight. You can see the other cars. In fact, he's put in another 2 seconds quicker in that segment. Let's go have a look at AM Racing, what he's doing out there. So between the top 3, there's a 3-second gap between our top 3 drivers. Skiddy One, AM Racing ZA, and Clayton MJ. Car number 13, car number 999, and car number 9 vying for those spots in 1st, 2nd and 3rd at the moment. We are going to move over to Graham. Not sure what happened there, but you can see when it comes up onto your screen, there's damage to the front left hand side of the car. So Graham looks like he's had an off somewhere while we were on Skiddy One. GT Carbon. Let's see what he's doing. Oh, he's a full 16, just over 16.5 seconds further back. JD Dog then 7 seconds down from him. Not too sure what's happening there. AC Matwa very far back. These guys are scattered all over the circuit. I'm just going to cross over to, see on your screen there again, you can see how the cars jump around. Just very quickly on board with Alvin Sykes, Elvit 80. Alvin Sykes, Johannesburg resident, and also the representative of our amazing sponsor in season 1 and season 2 that's coming up soon. The guy in the car that you see up on your screen now, car number 25, it's Alvin Sykes from Semcrete. How's it, Alvin? I know he listens to the live stream, so he can hear me, but he can't do anything because he's racing his heart out in 8th place at the moment. Let's quickly move back to car number 13, Skitty One. Now, you'd know him from season 1. He was the only guy to race a McLaren. This was the Lonely Hearts Club in season 1 for him. So up on your screen now you can see Skitty One has got a very, very good lead. Still just over 3. Yeah, there we go. 3.4 seconds. You got to watch those curbs, guys. You got to watch those curbs. Man, oh man. Small field tonight, unfortunately. Not too sure where everyone is this evening. We'd like you to go tell all your mates to go get themselves entered into what is becoming probably the most exciting racing around. I know it's a tricky car to drive, but in terms of spectator action, man oh man, you can't get better racing than this. And if you've just joined us, I see there's a new viewer that's just joined us. A warm, hearty welcome to you. Tuesday evening, you with Online Outlaws here from Snetterton. So in the virtual world, Snetterton, and it's a very hot day. You'll see there 40 degrees, 48 degrees track temperature. Outside temperature 39 degrees. And here in Cape Town in the studio, it's a balmy 17 with a little bit of rain early on. I think my mates in Plumstead are getting a little bit more rain because they're closer to the mountain. That beautiful mountain that we worship every single day called Table Mountain. If you've just joined us, yes, we're from lovely Cape Town. I hope you're jealous. And there we go, some great racing. Not too much action this evening. Last week and the week before, man oh man. Yeah, I had to really be quick on the draw because these guys were just racing their heart out. On board now with car number 13. That is Sean Skidder, Skitty One as his alias name. DMRA AM Racing car number 999 behind him. Love to see if he's going to catch him anytime soon. I know that there's going to be tyre problems. You can see in the back there as they come through that Titan Twisties. Looks like AM Racing might be having some tyre issues. Well, here we go. Blue flag now out. Alvin Sykes, well, he slipped into the pits, but the blue flag had come out already as Skitty One was approaching. Definitely making some time up now. He's AM Racing in second place, and he is hunting down Skitty One. These guys have been having a couple of great duels over the last couple of weeks. So no changes at the moment. Skitty One in first place. Second place DMIM Racing. Car number 999. Then Clayton MJ in the car number 9. We're going to go to him in just a second. Then Graham Proze in car number 69. Alvin Sykes still in the pits. Not too sure what's happening there. We'll get feedback. Oh, there we go. Just got the feedback. Just saying it. He ran out of the glug glug. To those of you that don't know what that is, it was an old Sasol advert from, sure, could be the early 90s, I think it was. Mid 90s? No, it was definitely early 90s. Glug glug means no petrol or no race fuel. Well, either the gauge is faulty or his pit crew didn't do their jobs right. But also, with the heat, it definitely will consume slightly more fuel, I reckon. Nah, not really. Well, any technical guys out there that would like to join in the conversation, do you burn more fuel on a hot day or if it's a cooler day? That is an interesting question I post to any of our viewers. Does a car run a heavier fuel consumption on a hot day? Talking race cars, guys. So let's see what's happening. Let's go back to the man in first place as we coming down into the 10-minute mark. This is halfway through the race. And we go on board with Skitty One. This is Sean Skitter, car number 13. He's a great race driver. He's had some misfortune over the last couple of weeks. So let's see what he does here. Alvin Sykes back out. And his outlap. And a bit of a splash and dash for some fuel. He might have changed tyres, which would help with those temperatures. Right, so time to have a chat to our viewers. And the question that was put forward: do these cars use more fuel on a very hot day like this with track temperatures extremely high, or do they use the same amount of fuel? Is there any difference? And it's go from any one of our technical guys out there that know cars. Would be interesting to hear from you. As I watch on the other screen as to where everybody is, everything stays unchanged. It's pretty much a very calm race this evening versus last week and the week before. Gonna cross over to AMR Racing. He's now 2 minutes. They fluctuate their lap times, but that's just because they're tricky cars to drive. And there we go, on board with him now. He's still chasing. So in that last sector, only 2 seconds off his time. And I'm just having a look. I'm not too sure what's happened here. Skitty One has gone off. He's gone off. Skitty One that was leading this race. He's gone off. He rejoins. He's taken some damage to the car as well. Man, oh man, this guy's luck. Sean Skitter leading the race like he did last week. And look at the damage on the front end of that car. Mr. Skitter. Man, oh man. Alright, let's head on to car number 999 now. AM Racing. Just a moment of silence while we just try and see what's happening now. DMRE AM Racing ZA 999, the 999 car. He's 11 laps in, 7 minutes, just over 7 minutes remaining. I've just slipped back to Skitty One to see what that car looks like. Is he going to pit in? Is he going to try and weather it on? He's only got 7 minutes left to go. Just flipping the camera to Graham Prosser. Car number 69 also taking a bit of front end damage. Remember, with the tyres that hot, these cars are just so difficult to hold on, because the tire wear or the tire degradation gets so bad that it just becomes very, very difficult to handle the car. Second place driver now, car number 9, Clayton MJ, Clayton as he's known. Here he is on your screen now. Well done, Clayton, making the best of a bad situation for another driver. Sean Skidder, man, oh man, he must be cursing right now. He was having a great first half of this race, maintaining a very positive lead, and I stepped away for just a second to look at what the guys were doing at the midway through the field, and I saw on my first screen that he had gone off somewhere, but I missed it by about a split second. So man, oh man, that must be so frustrating. Sean Skidder, if you'd like to afterwards maybe send me a voice note, we can play it next week. That's actually a great idea. If you guys want to leave voice notes for me, you've all got my number. Leave me a voice note. We can do a makeshift interview with you. Let us know how your race was this evening. Sean Skidder, if you can let us know what went wrong there, even a little bit later, we could even play it through the live feed or through the live broadcast. You are on board with Online Outlaws season 2021. This is our between seasons racing. This is a Porsche Super Cup car racing. It is, in fact, probably the most exciting thing to watch. But I won't lie, I miss the crowds with GT3 racing. So hopefully we're going to go back to that very soon. So on board with our leader today, 999, and almost getting a get out of jail free card this evening. He'll pick up the win if he has no tire issues. If you look up at the top of your screen there, yeah, you saw right, it's 49 degrees, and this will be playing havoc with the guys' tires. Just over 4 minutes left of the sprint race. Well, AM Racing ZA just has to ease it through every corner. Because he's only got 3 minutes to go. If he can hold on to, not too sure what those tires look like, but if he can hold on to it, he's going to have a fantastic win here this evening. So in the corner of the camera, there you go, you can see Clayton MJ is just behind him. I'm going to give you that time, 12 seconds, and it looks like someone else has taken a big off. Yeah, these cars are tricky to drive, these Porsche Cup cars. Right, there we go to our viewers that have just joined. Warm welcome to you, and to anyone that stepped away. How's it? Welcome back. We've only got 2 minutes left, 2 minutes and 20 seconds left of heat number 1, and there's been another off there. Not too sure that was. It could have been Alvin Sykes. I got a feeling it was him. Yes, it is him. Oh, so unfortunate that he is off again. He's been having issues, and just reversing out of harm's way. Let's go back to race leader at the moment. There we go, up on board with him now as Alvin just pulls off the track and gets it clear for the rest of the guys. Here we go, on board with race leader. 14 laps in, 1 minute and 37 seconds left on the clock. And there we go, leader is out on the final lap. So there we go, from our race control, AM Racing is going to take this. I don't foresee any hassles. He's very composed in that Porsche 999 car. And just looking at Skiddy One, I'm just going to cross back to him. After he had quite a big off, you'll see that car is bruised and battered as we just cross over to him there very quickly. He is in second place. He goes... He's definitely made up a lot of time. Oh, and he goes wide again. Definitely some damage to that car. Let's get back to AM Racing ZA, because he is definitely going to take this. Here he goes. That long straightaway down the back straight. Incredible drive from him. So incredible racing here. Car number 999, DMR AM Racing ZA, is going to take a victory as he comes to the last two corners here at Snetterton. A very hot track circuit has caused havoc with most of the drivers, but here we go in first place. AM Racing is going to take the checkered flag, and there he does it, flashing those headlights. He has done an amazing job out here today. Second place, we're going to go to Skiddy One. He's had a very rough day out there. Let's cross over to him and watch him as he crosses the line for second place. Up on podium this evening from Snetterton here in England. There we go, checkered flag out for Skiddy One. Clayton MJ, Graham Prozza, JD Dog, GT Carbon ZA, and RTA Matwa. Well done to all of you. Well, sad, very sad for the man on your screen at the moment. Sean Skidder, if you are watching this and you can hear any live commentary, if anyone can get hold of him, leave us a voice note. It'll be interesting to hear what happened this evening. There we go, folks. The session has ended. So again, great race there from AM Racing. Just taking it easy, making it work, and taking the win. Quite a few viewers on board with us now. We're watching Skitty One do his out lap as we're finishing up lap as he comes into pits and into Park Ferme. We're going to cross over to the guys that hopefully are, we're going to be doing some reviews of them very soon as I just sort out this next session. Right, welcome back as we wait for the cars to pull off the grid. There they go. If you've just joined us, track temperatures 51 degrees, man oh man. There they go, off the line for the formation lap. They don't really have to get too much heat into those tires. Not today anyway. Right, there we go. Graham Prosser leading out the pack with Skiddy One right up front at the moment. He had a mishap in heat number 1. Let's just see if we can go over to him quickly. There we go, man in first place. Let's see if his luck changes in heat number 2. Well, track temperatures now about 3 degrees hotter than what it was in heat 1. And as I speak about those track temperatures in Snetterton down in Norfolk in England, it is howling and storming outside my studio. It looks like the trees are about to get blown over. So thanks to one of our race drivers, he's not here this evening, Alan van Graan, also just helping us out with some very cool soundproofing. So the sound every week has got better and better. And then, of course, to the guys from Sem Crete and Alvin Sykes and the rest of the lads for assisting in the setup of the studio in the background. And, of course, to Paul Botner Music. Carl van Heerden, thank you very much for helping us out with some very cool pricing. If you guys are in the market for microphones and that type of thing, go and chat to Paul Botner Music, or they're called Botners now, Botners Music, and chatting to you live on a carbon Mackie microphone. It does wonders for good sound. I'm still trying to learn all the various aspects of live broadcasting, but for now we seem to be doing okay. Right, looking down at car number 13 now. Graham Prosser in second, just slipping past him there on the formation lap. Then we've got AM Racing ZA, who is also up on the top end of the grid as they get ready to pick up the green flag and the start of heat number 2. Skitty One just making sure all the guys behave themselves as they come up to the line. Right, there we go, forming up for the line. The green flag's going to come out anytime soon. You'll see it. And there we go, that's the green flag is out. And who gets into that corner first? It is Skiddy One, car number 13, AM Racing. AM Racing in second place now. What's happened to Graham Prosser? Let's just have a look. Just trying to make sure of the order here. Well, not too sure what happened there, but there we go. Graham Prosser also off now, and that could be cold tires. There wasn't much time to heat up the tires, although in these track temperatures anything could have happened. So Skiddy One in first place. Slight glitch on our technical bits, but we're back online now. Skiddy One in first place. Sean Skidder followed by AIM Racing ZA, who took first or pole position in heat number 1. JD Dog now up in 3rd place. Alvid 80 in 4th. Alvid, keep it calm. You've got AC Matwa right behind you. Let's just keep it nice and friendly, as you always do. The gentleman of motorsport here in South Africa. Currently in 4th place, but he's got AC Matwa representing RTA. There we go. Pit lane is now officially open. Pit lane is opened already. Well, let's just stay on board here with these two. There's a bit of action coming here now. AC Matwa hunting down Alvin. What's he going to do here? Well, this next corner, is he going to attack? Yes, he attacks. He takes it down on the inside. Does he make it stick? Out into the dirty air, but he does. He looks like he's made it stick. Yes, he has. Good driving there from AC Matwa. Car number 69, 4th place. Only just 4 seconds between him and 3rd place, JD Dog. GT Carbon ZA. Let's go have a look at him. Car number 70. See what he's doing out there today. There we go, up on your screen now. Clayton MJ, what has gone on? He had a superb first heat, but heat number 2, we are not looking that great at the moment. Car number 9, there we go, up on your screen now. That's Clayton MJ. He's currently in 7th position, but I tell you now, he's not going to stay there. Well, there we go. You can see it in his screen now. He is chasing GT Carbon ZA. And just going to cross over to the driver that really got a great start there. And then unfortunately falling all the way back. He spun out on the first lap. There we go. Graham Prosser. Very, very unfortunate. Alright folks, let's go back to race leader, Skitty 1. He led for most of heat 1. In fact, for the first 10.5 minutes he led it out, and then something went wrong. And Skitty 1, we're hoping you can let us know. Maybe just send us a voice note of what happened in heat 1. We'd love to play it live. Alright, on board now with Skitty 1. AM Racing chasing down very, very hard again. Well, he was on the point. Oh, man, oh, man. Well, I can see a little bit more than what you guys can see. And Skitty 1 has just touched the grass, and there we go. He's gone off. This man has the worst luck. These cars are extremely tricky to drive. Porsche Cup cars. They run no traction control. It's all about pure driver talent. And Skitty 1 has unfortunately left the track. He's back on the track now at the moment. He had a little bit of off. We're going to move on to our race 1 winner who could make this possibly stick. DMI AM Racing ZA, car number 999, is back in the lead after 3 laps. Skitty One just behind him, and I think Skitty One has got the talent to catch him again, reel him in. Third place in P3 at the moment, it is RTA AC Matwa. RTA being represented, in fact the only RTA car out there this evening. Not too sure where the rest of the guys are. Guys, if you do represent RTA, where are you with Porsche Cup car racing? Come on, show your talent. Well, folks, track temperature now 50 degrees. Ambient temperature very, very hot, 40 degrees. Out in the sim world at Snetterton Raceway in Norfolk, England, it is a heat wave of tremendous portions this evening. What was Stefan Vessel's thinking? Well done, bud. Put the challenge out there. Challenge accepted by the man on your screen at the moment. DMR AM Racing ZA, or AM Racing as he's known. Car number 999. He is having a fantastic evening. Tuesday evening, if you've just joined us and you're not sure where you are, you're on our live stream of the Online Outlaws. This is live from Snetterton, round number 4 of some amazing racing over the last couple of weeks. And what a privilege it is to be on board with you guys and being able to chat about the sport we love. Well, motorsport in any form, if it's e-sim racing, if it's live racing, which we can't see anymore these days, or if you're just watching it on your telly, well, we love motorsport. So from myself, Shauna, it is absolutely amazing to be in the studio here in Cape Town. It is howling and storming outside my window, and we are dead quiet in here in my little studio and having a chat to all you lads. Hope it's going all right. And lasses, I don't see any lasses on the stream at the moment. Proza, there we go. Graham Proza is pitting. He's got something wrong. Let's just see if he comes out and what time he comes out. How long is he going to spend in that pit lane? Is there something wrong with the car? We're on board with AM Racing at the moment. Let's just go down and see where Skitty One is. Well, Skitty is now 17 seconds off the pace. RTA AC Matwa is chasing down the pack. He's in third place. GT Carbon. Well, let's see where GT Carbon is at the moment. In fourth. No, he's in third. He's moved up into third, and I'm just trying to find out why. RTA Matwa dropped all the way down to 6th there. Didn't see that happening. Well, great stuff there for GT Carbon ZA. Now up into third place. RTA AC Matwa was up there for quite a while, and then something happened. Let's go over to car number 25. There we go, up on your screen at the moment. Oh no, it looks like he has done some damage to that Porsche. Definitely taken a beating again. Also not a great evening. Running out of petrol in heat 1, having to stop, and then just having a torrid time in that car number 25. So Coming up towards the main straight now. It is our race leader after 6 laps. There we go. AM Racing ZA. Well, he said that the last 10 minutes of the previous heat, it felt like driving a car on ice. But he made it stick. He made it look very, very comfortable, very smooth. So great driving there, Mr. AM Racing. You have shown your worth this evening. Well, thanks to the folks that have liked our page and liked our stream, to our current viewers. Thanks very much for joining us. Let some of your friends know. I've just shared the link to a couple of my mates. Join us, have a look, watch a bit of live sim racing from Online Outlaws. It is a Tuesday night. What else have you got to do? Come on and watch and support some great initiatives coming from guys from all around the country and putting on some live sim racing. Oh, thank you, Stefan. Yeah, you're right. Sketty is RTA. Where's the rest of the lads, though? Still, I put it out there. Well done, Sketty one. Chasing hard, but we've got 16 minutes down, and 14 minutes down. And on board with AM Racing representing DMR, currently in first place at the moment. Well, there we go, Mr. Vessels. Now that I've got you online, and hopefully you're still there, we're trying to ask some technical questions, and maybe you can answer this. Would a car of any sort, but specifically in racing, in these track conditions, this type of heat, does it consume more fuel? It doesn't really matter to us. We are in a sprint race. But just as a matter of interest, if there are any viewers and if there's anyone technically, there's a question. Does the car consume more fuel on a hot race day? I would think not really. But it would be interesting to get everyone's opinion and maybe get some technical advice. We've got 15 minutes into our race now, 15 minutes and 30 seconds to be exact on our race timer and from our race control. And I see some more viewers have joined us. How's it, everybody? A warm welcome to you. It is a fantastic, in fact, excruciatingly hot day here at Snetterton in the world of racing sims. You can see up on the top corner of your screen there, 50 degrees is the track heat, the track temperature, 40 degrees is the ambient outside temperature. So the guys out in England, Norfolk, England, are having one crazy day in the sun watching our Porsche Cup racing, all our local SA boys racing out at Snetterton. And an interesting race. Only 8 contestants vying for that first place, and we've seen a mixture of cars over the last couple of races, over the last couple of weeks, having some serious battles. But tonight, the man on your screen is going to make it a 1-2. Well, I'm going to cross back to second place driver, Skitty one, Sean Skitter, one of our RTA drivers. There we go. He's just coming past you now. And trailing him now and catching him in terms of time-wise, he's just knocked a half a second in that last segment. In fact, GT Carbon ZA also catching Skitty one now. What is this going to pan out to be like? So let's stay on board with Skiddy One just for a couple of moments to see what happens here. What are those tires doing? 13 minutes and 20 seconds down. The degradation in these tires are severe in these track temperatures. You'll see now in that camera view, Clayton MJ is right behind him. In fact, less than a second, 900th of a second behind him. So it's anyone's guess what could happen in the next couple of laps. There we go, 13 minutes remaining. Heat number 2, Online Outlaws. This is Porsche Super Cup racing at its best. Very, very quick cars. Very little aerodynamic. You can see the front end of this car. Not much out there to keep that car flat on the ground. As Skiddy One comes out of that turn through that long right-hander. You'll see a double backing right-hander. Such a beautiful flowing track this. But unfortunately, when it's these track temperatures, it can get very tricky. Coming up now to the main straight. Here we go. Skiddy One, second place. Third place right behind him is Clayton MJ. Then GT Carbon ZA. JD Dog in 5th. RTA Matwa in 6th. Albert AT 7th. And Graham Prozer still in the pits. I don't think he's going to come back out. He's had some issues this evening. And that is possibly a DNF. 700th of a second now that Clayton has put into Sean, hunting down that second position. But in saying that, we got GT Carbon also coming up through the ranks. What's going to happen now? But now you can see it up on your screen. Some very close racing. Clayton now putting the pressure on all over Sean's tail. 500ths of a second, so he's getting quicker every segment. Let's see if Sean can handle this type of pressure, especially when the tires are that hot and they start getting squirmy all over that tarmac. It's Porsche 13 against car number 9 of Clayton MJ. They are really having a proper race here. And to our live viewers, you are in for a treat here. This is any man's position here for P number 2. These two guys are going hammer and tong at it. Let's see what they can do. As I said, Skiddy One under pressure. It's any man's game. What has gone on there? Sean Scooter just jumped off the track there. Not sure what happened. Skiddy One. Don't think that's tire related. Was that a drop in connection? I'm not sure. He didn't seem to get it completely sideways. But Clayton MJ, after putting on quite a bit of pressure there, has got his second position, and he's got 9 minutes to keep that car in one piece in this heat to take a second place. Just very quickly gonna cross over to AM Racing ZA, see what he's doing. He comes across the line. Another lap down, 8 minutes 55 into race number 2 here at Snetterton. car number 999. Well, AM Racing really just has to relax. Keep the car consistent. Keep his lap times consistent. Try and make sure that he doesn't overcook tires. And he will maintain and grab another first place. Another victory here tonight. Right, we're going to move over to Clayton MJ, who's had a massive fight. He dropped all the way down, but he's now caught up and into second position. GT Carbon now just climbing up and actually putting some very good time in there. Just over 2 seconds. So very soon he's going to be putting on the pressure there. Clayton, you've got to keep that car in one piece and keep it inside circuit limits. You don't want to run these cars wide. Right, there we go. Quite a bit of viewers have joined us on the live feed. How's it? Welcome to Tuesday night specials. This is Porsche Super Cup Racing. We're on board with car number 9. This is Clayton MJ, who had been chasing hard on the back of Skitty One, who's now dropped back to 5th. In first place still though, AM Racing ZA car number 999. We're going to cross over to him very shortly. 7 minutes to go in what has been a very, very incredible race. If you've just joined us, look at the top of your screen. Track temperature 50 degrees Celsius. Your ambient temperature 40 degrees with 0 wind. It is a crazy hot day at Snetterton in Norfolk in England. Here in Cape Town, a different story. In the studio, dead quiet, but I can hear outside that the wind is howling and there's been quite a bit of rain. Very close to a coastal area in the west coast, or if you want to call it that, I'm in central, but close to Bloberg, so I get a lot of the I can hear the north wind howling. And back onto the racing though. As I was saying, massive high temperatures. This plays havoc with those back tires. Lots of weight on that back tire with these Porsches. And I'd love to get on board with one of these cars and just look at what their tire wear, the tire degradation, what it looks like. Gonna cross back to our race leader. Well, this man had a fantastic race 1, making it stick right to the end. Himself, Sean Skitter, or Skitty One, were having a ding-dong battle for the first 10 minutes of race 1. Sean Skitter got it wrong, and AM Racing was able to snatch that victory and hold on to it to take race number 1. Let's see what he does here tonight. He is 12 laps down. Those tires on the back of that Porsche cannot be looking that great. And very shortly you'll see him cross over for lap number 13. There we go, on that main straight. It is a long straight. You can pick up big speeds down here. In fact, these cars are quicker in the straight line than a GT3 car. But if you look at the front end of that car as it comes past us, very little front aerodynamics, so it gets very tricky. So an exceptionally exciting car to drive. If you've never driven a Porsche, either in sim or in real life, I suggest you get a chance to go drive one. It is an exceptional car to drive. The sound that a Porsche makes. And yes, I am a bit of a fan. When we get back to GT3 Cup racing, well, let us know what your favorite car is in GT Cup car racing. Be interesting to hear what your thoughts are and what cars you enjoy watching and enjoy racing as a sim racer. Let us know in the comments. You are welcome to leave a comment. Let us know what your favorite car is. On board now with our race leader still, car number 999, AM Racing ZA, followed by Clayton MJ. In third place, GT Carbon ZA. Fourth, JD Dog. Skiddy 1 in 5th, Alvid AT in 6th place, RTA AC Matwa in 7th, and unfortunately a DNF from Graham Prosser in race number 2 here from Snetterton. And again, I got to thank all our viewers for joining us. Season 2 of Online Outlaws is on the cards. We are waiting for final go ahead, and we will be announcing that very, very soon as AM Racing comes up to yet another lap. Very soon the blue flags come out for Alvin Sykes in car number 16. There we go. You can see Alvin Sykes now going to be lapped. The blue flags are out. That means that he's got to let the race leader pass through safely, or as safely as possible. There you go. You'll see it up on your screen now. Alvin Sykes, the perfect gentleman that he is, you'll let our race leader through. There you go. Just putting over to the side. Blue flag being waved. Nicely done, Mr. Alvin Sykes. That's what racing's all about while you're learning to get to grips with the Porsche. Now, a man that knows the Bentley GT, or what we call the Boatley GT, it's one of the bigger cars in GT racing, and he had a good season one of that car. Also new to a very new rig as well. These GT rigs, if you haven't seen them, go and check them out online. You can go to the likes of Black Ribbon Simulations, go check out what they do. TGN Racing Simulations up on your screen at the moment, one of our prize sponsors in season number 1, as we're down to 1 minute and 40 seconds for this race. When AM Racing comes across the line, it will be his last lap. He's going to come through very shortly. That last turn, that kink of a turn, you'll see it up on your screen in just a second. In fact, it's very distant, but there he goes through that last turn and then heads up for the final lap. You'll see up on your screen now. Race director will put it up on your screen as he crosses the line. It's on his last lap now. AM Racing, our leader, is on his final lap, and he will make this stick. Car slightly squirmish, but that is those tires. Alright, let's move on very quickly. Let's see GT Carbon. Oh, what happened to Clayton? Man, oh man, we step away for a minute or two and we lose some of the action. Clayton now down into 4th. GT Carbon taking 2nd place. JD Dog in 3rd. Well done, GT Carbon. Not sure what happened there. Car number 70 now into 2nd place. JD Dog hunting him down. Right. Onto our race leader, AM Racing. Up on that back straight now. Absolutely flying. He comes up into this left-hander very shortly. And then he will move out into what looks like a ball peen hammer. As he takes that long sweeping right-hander. Here we go. He only has one more corner to go. And as he exits this corner, straight back onto the gas. Here he goes. He's going to take it. The flag is going to come out for him in just a second. And there we go. He takes the checkered flag. On your screen there, the checkered flag out. Well done. AM Racing ZA, back-to-back wins on this Tuesday evening. Online Outlaws, Porsche Super Cup Racing, a superb evening. Let's see what happened to JD Dog. He has got GT Carbon all over him, but he took it right in the last part of this. It looks like Yeah, it looks like we've lost GT Carbon, just pushing it too hard on very, very degraded tyres. Those tyres are absolutely finished. But there we go. We're going to see JD Dog. Well done. You can see that car looks like it's been through the wars, but he has done a fantastic job. He's made it stick, and he got himself that second place up on the podium. GT Carbon ZA, then Clayton MJ. Well done to each and every one of you. Great racing this evening. Skitty one, unfortunately, again having such a torrid time in the Porsche. He puts it onto a pole position. He can dominate a race and then not making it stick. Well, thanks Richard Herring, nice to have you on board. We gave you guys a shout out probably about 5-6 minutes ago, Black Roman Simulations, and thank you very much for the shout out. We do appreciate it. And there we go, Skitty One is going to come across the line in 5th, so that makes up our top 5. There you see the session has ended. We have had superb racing here this evening. To all those that have joined us, thank you very much. Most of the cars are back in pit lane. It has been a fantastic Tuesday evening, and wow, man, what a great race event it has been. In fact, the last 4 weeks has been tremendous. Next week, finals of the Porsche. You want to be around for that. There's some exciting things happening, and well, thank you very much to all the guys that make these broadcasts happen. It is exciting times. We've got some great racing coming up in the future. You want to stick around. To all our viewers, thank you for joining us. If you're in the Cape Town area, please drive safely. If you are out on the roads, remember there is a curfew. It is raining. It is going crazy outside. I'm nicely snugged away in the beautiful studio that we've built. But great racing, Alvin Sykes. Great thanks to you, my man. And thanks to everyone in the background that makes this happen. Thanks to all our drivers. Thanks to the sponsors that look after us and make sure that everything happens. I'm going to play you out with what hopefully is going to be a bit of a live review next week or the week after. But we're going to play out with the guys from Sparker here in Cape Town. Vanessa and her crew have been very kind and have let us share one of their very cool videos. I was at their shop the other day. They do such amazing work for the gamers, sim racers. Man, oh man, go check out their project. Their product. We're going to play out with them now. But from myself, Shauno, it has been a fantastic Tuesday once again. Have a fantastic week. Be safe on the roads and keep safe until next week, Tuesday. Cheers, guys.